All right, so just missed disaster because at this point.
You know why there's where it's coming apart. You see the adapter right there?
Yeah.
He has?
Yeah.
So it's a 5-inch over there, and this side is 4 inches. So when the concrete's coming down, so it's all going 5 inches, and then it goes to 4, and there's where it gets jammed.
Yeah.
And it pops up right on the main connection of the boom.
Alright.
That's where it's just popping up in the same place over and over and over. Like the boss said, I did say I had a Holiday Inn.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you nailed it. That's exactly the problem. The problem is I ordered a 5-inch hose. That's what I wanted, the 5 inches. I don't want to step down.
away.
How many?
10.
Yeah. All right, so what we're doing now, we've had massive problems all morning. The pump truck reducer, it kept exploding open, the seal burst open. So now we're way behind. We're trying to hit the 230 cutoff for the concrete. So we've got 18 trucks on order, and we've got 7 in the hole right now, maybe 8. So what we got to do is I'm going to recalculate the amount of concrete we need. I'm going to call it in and say send all those trucks, get them on the road and get them here so that way we can pump it in the hole and finish this up before the Friday's up. As I don't want to cold joint in this slab. I want to get it all poured and 100% done today. So that's what we're doing right now. We got 10 more yard trucks coming. We're going to need the next step on this is the next layer of the wedding cake. So we just poured the pool basin. Now we're gonna pour the pool foundation. And that pool foundation is what the pool's gonna sit on, the hot tub's gonna sit on, and then it's gonna drop down and we're gonna pour the underground wine room and cigar poker room. It's gonna be underneath the house. And that's our next piece of the foundation that we're gonna do. So that's what's up next.
I am just clearing out this section over here. The land's a little high, so I'm just trying to level it all out and then fill in the rest of it down in the corner of the pool there to get it leveled, compacted, and then we'll start tying steel here pretty soon. So the next step is going to be basically a cap on top of this pool. It's going to be a 2-foot thick piece of concrete. It's just basically a slab. That's it. No beam or anything. It's thick enough as it is.
We've got some fellas in here putting up lights around the outside, the exterior accent lighting, and we're trying to get that all in and wired. We're going to do some retrofitting of lights in front, but we got our foam insulation people will be here Friday, so today's Wednesday, so we got to get this hooked up and finished before they get here. So that's the deed of the day.
These little gems right here are hurricane straps. And so I just got done watching a video where a tornado came through and lifted a house off the base. What these do is they go down on the foundation and you drill a bolt into the concrete, a concrete anchor, 8 inches down. And then this ties to the stud, the 2x6 wall, and you nail them all in. So what you're doing effectively, you're tying the entire structure of the house to the foundation. What we typically do is we put concrete bolts in, and the bolts connect the wood plate to the foundation, and then the framers nail it in upside down, and then the OSB is nailed on the side. Well, it's kind of a weak connection, and this transfers the load of the house all the way into the concrete. So I've got 20 of these little jewels, and so we've already had 40, 50 knot gusts from a couple thunderstorms come through in the face of this house and blow doors over and blow over boards and whatnot. And so this house on the hill, it's receiving so much wind, and so we could easily have 100 knot gusts up here during a gust front or whatnot. So we're gonna make this house super strong.
And over there,
yeah, we're gonna have to inspect each one.
yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
It could be the bulb.
I'm gonna have to.
That'd be the first thing I would try.
Huh?
Try the bulb.
No, the bulbs are good. Everything's good. It's just not already tested. There's no fire. Because they're connected wrong. I mean, the way it's run, it should have been a one run on one whole side.
Jump.
And then the next one you jump this way, but you got to go down there just to turn on that side of the house. It's just weird in the way it shouldn't be like that. I mean, only 3 lights come on and then 3 on the other side. That's not.
Okay.
Because we should have one run real good, and then over there another run like that, just split, you know, twice.
Okay.
But it's like I only getting 3 freaking lights on.
Yeah, forward. All right, stop. A little bit more back now.
Forward and to my right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Feeling all right.
Good. Well, here's the deal. That wire right there, I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
But, so,
I can run one of these.
yeah, maybe we'll end up doing that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Wires. So, we got a big deadline here, Justin. Yeah. Man, yeah. So we got 2 days to finish everything in the exterior and the walls. And I got a big plan. I got to keep these guys moving. Every time I turn around, they're off doing something. Yeah. I mean, pile right here. And these are my special hurricane straps. These things are bad.
Nice.
I got 20 of them. We got to put these in the walls. Let's go around mark locations. We're gonna have to drill them.
Got it.
And then put in the taps. Okay. So we got hurricane straps, lights, and plumbing to do.
And all these are going where the gussets are, or the joists, or where are these going?
I think we got too much to do, not enough time, as always.
Talking about those hurricane straps?
Yeah. There's a whole box behind you of those. Let's go upstairs and get started.
I'm doing this the wrong way. No, I'm putting in hurricane straps to hold the roof on in case hurricane comes, like Hurricane Katrina.
So here we are in the observation deck, and it's an add-on room, right? So we're up in the attic, and we're gonna add a storage room there, added a giant storage room over here, so we're putting wires in and a structural floor. But over here, since we got a 400 square foot room, this could be a bunk room, a card room, a party room, it could be whatever. So I'm gonna add a bathroom and a shower over there. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna frame in a door right here, which I already had the electricians move the wires over, because the wires are going right through the door. And then over here will be a bathroom. So I had to plan this in my mind. I got the fireplace, the fireplace vents coming straight up through here. So you walk in, I'm running the plumbing over from the main stack. I'm gonna put a toilet here, sink, and a shower off in the corner. So this could be a full room. So I'm basically building a bathroom in my mind, just thinking out how I'm gonna lay it out, putting the plumbing up. Then I'm gonna bring the framers in, we're gonna put a subfloor in and frame it up, and we'll have a whole other room in this empty attic space. So I'll have to move the structure, and we'll put structural walls all around. But nice little bathroom to add on to our observation deck. So this is like the super secret bathroom that nobody knows about. Plumbing in, right? I've got to get at least a 1% slope on the toilet. So this will be where the shower comes in. But right here is the wall of the new bathroom, and over here we're going to add the toilet will be right here. This is 1 foot offset off the wall, so I'll put the toilet flange right here, and we're going to add a structural floor because this is just a ceiling joist, but it'll be flush with the observation deck when we're done. But it'll be a structural wall built in on the studs down below, and so yeah, it's gonna be cool. Adding a little bathroom on unplanned. So we have the master bathroom and the laundry room and the powder bath down below. And this is the vent stack that's going to come up and make the roof penetration at the highest point up there. And per plumbing code, I was reading about it, and different states have different codes, but in Texas you kind of do a lot. I guess the codes change quite a bit, but the pretty much the diameter of the pipe leaving the house has got to be the same diameter what's on your roof. So I have a 4-inch diameter main sewer pipe leaving the house. And so I've got 3 2-inch pipes, which is almost the same diameter as a 4-inch pipe. So I've got to have a penetration, 2 penetrations over here. I got an air vent stack there, an air vent stack over here, and then over there, catching the kitchen and the other bathrooms, I have an air stack that runs up and makes a penetration on that side of the house. I like putting the plumbing penetrations towards the top of the roof because all the water running down, you have a less chance of a leak because there's less volume of water hitting the pipes sticking up above the roof. So all this hard piping is just for air piping and bringing air down for the sewer drain. And those noxious gases will vent to the 4-story high house, you know.
What's cool, well, he doesn't have the hose, but I'll show you an example though. If I mist this down, it'll redarken. So that says when moisture gets in, it'll absorb it and then it releases it. So it stays clean.
Wow.
All right, today's a get her done day. We got spray foam coming tomorrow, and that pretty much every bit of the exterior walls has to be complete. We're putting in dryer vents. I've got gas piping I'm putting in. I got a couple conduit runs. I'll show you downstairs. And then we're finishing up all the electrical lights, all the exterior lighting. We're getting all that done. And yeah, today's like probably gonna be a late day, probably midnight tonight when we won't get done. But we'll have 100% done. And then we'll have the whole place spray foamed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then come drywall starting Monday. So it's a busy, busy time. So what we have here, this is all the conduit I put in last night. I've got a generator conduit, I got a 2-inch conduit that I could put a full house generator on. I can run as much power as I want through that. And that's gonna go to the generator outside next to the propane tank. I've got a conduit that goes down to the dock. And then I've got coax and internet and fiber optic cable. And then I need to add one more, and that's going to be the exterior landscape lighting. And all this conduit runs into the main electrical panel or electrical room where we can tie it into the grid. I feel like I need to add one more just to the street just in case in the future, because it's going to be under the concrete runs. You know, what if they come up with something new? I mean, I know maybe fiber, coax, internet, but just what if I need an extra conduit? I'm just going to run an extra one to the street because it's cheap to do now than except tearing up concrete later. So all this right here is, like I told you, for generator, for the dock, for coax, and this is for outdoor lighting because along the entire house we're going to have LED lighting penetrating through the rock. Now a lot of people will think, oh, this looks terrible, this looks ugly. I agree. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring down a 90 degrees elbow, and it's going to go underground here. And this is where the rock lug on the house is going to go, and I'm going to bring the rock lug around, and the rock lug is going to start here and it's going to run. What's
this tubing,
Oh yeah.
the one by
Yeah, I'd get the big shit off first.
that one off too.
Yeah.
Then I would scoot this big guy over, grab it from that side to the end, and then right here on this side to the end, and then grab it from the middle. Come back on this side, we got this one right here, we got those angles down there, and then we got these two bad boys right here. And these are 40 footers as well.
You want to do that side first?
Yeah, I'm taking, and you got these big guys right here. These 40 footers right here. These 40 footers right here. Got these 40 footers right here. I say, let me take these first, and then can I have you turn around? You pick them up, I pull forward, you put them where you gotta go, and I'll pull back.
Up.
Yeah.
That's easier for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1,000.
So 500, 600?
About 4 is what I'm, I think, limited on that one.
4,000?
Yeah.
That's good.
I got wood. You want wood?
I'm gonna try to swing it. Set it right here. Watch out, Mikey.
There you go.
So all you do is hold it and guide it.
Hey, hold on, bro. No.
Dang.
Don't put the feet under this. Hey, Mike. Got my best guys on it.
Finally got your line right.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Little pipe for gas line for the propane. It's using galvanized because it's on the exterior wall. We'll run a hard pipe up from the gas supply up into the attic, and then run a manifold. I'll run to the 2 fireplaces and the stove. It takes high pressure. I've used it in the past for commercial deals where it has several thousand PSI on it. It's in here like so. So we got to get all this done before the foam insulation comes, because they're going to spray these walls, and I don't want to have to tear the insulation out and put this pipe in. So we've got to get this done today for them to be ready for them tomorrow. It's up in the attic, and I'll pipe it up there. I will need a coupling.
What are you doing, Mike?
You know, we're up to almost 100,000 views on 102.
No way. How much were you in it though?
That guy's mug got us 100,000 views.
Really?
I was in the opening.
I'll run upstairs for that. But so we got to put the air conditioning, planks in, structural floor for the whole AC units in each place. But I was upstairs, I'm like, you know what? The house is already like, 6,500 square feet. Why don't we add a little bit more onto it? Why not, instead of making this just an attic? We'll throw a couple structural boards on, throw the floor in, throw some lights in, and then all of a sudden you've got another 200 square feet of air-conditioned storage. It's just a gigantic closet up here. It could be a little movie room for the kids or whatnot, who knows. But it won't have any lights, it'll be dark, it'll be perfect. Then while we're at it, another structural floor over this. This will be a gigantic closet, another storage area. that comes right off of the observation deck, a master bedroom or whatnot, because we're gonna put a door in right here. And that's, I got the toilet, shower, and sink in. This is gonna be one of the biggest bathrooms in the entire house. It's right here, for one of the best views in the house. So, I don't know, I was like, maybe this should be the master, we'll see.
Or this could be TCD Studios.
Oh, dude, this would be a pretty good studio.
And then one in there, and then one.
Okay, the important thing, lunch.
About time, Paul.
I know, and hey.
Him in his old age, you know, he just had a hip replacement, so. No, he's doing good.
Quality last.
Ahorita ya, súbelo un poquito el hilo para arriba.
Okay, so the reason we do these hurricane straps, they have 10-inch bolts that go down to the concrete. And in Texas, we're in Hurricane Alley, and there'll be sometimes Category 4 and Category 5 tornadoes up to 200-mile-per-hour winds. And what you'll see is this bottom plate, the base plate of the wood, will still be attached to the foundation. They're nailed up into the base plate. The tornado will come through and rip the entire house off the foundation. And these plates that are screwed down, that are bolted down, like right here. So this is great. See how we got the base plate bolted down to the foundation? These are the anchor bolts. That's fantastic. But this plate's connected. And so we have the OSB that's nailed in to the stud, but it'll all get ripped off in a massive 200-mile-per-hour winds. So with these hurricane straps, like we got one right here on the wall, it now connects this entire stud going up the wall to the foundation. And then we have the OSB nailed into it. So hopefully, if we hit 200-mile-per-hour winds, which no house can survive, hopefully majority of the walls will stay attached to the foundation and give the people a chance to survive in the house.